probably not. I'm looking at Path of the
Right.
Zealot for that. When you rage, you can do a damage of 36. No, not 36. Damage of
There's audio now.
1d6
I
plus
know.
half your barbarian level. So, as a example, if you were to not rage in combat, you'd be able to do a total of 24 damage. This is the class only, no special feats, no nothing. It's just the class and the subclass. So without raging, you do 24 damage as max. If you were raging, you could do 37. In comparison to that, in comparison to that,
Interesting Google
with
history.
my monk without spending key points could do 22 damage, and if I were to use key points to flurry of blows, which is the best way to do damage, it would only go up to 28.
Hmm. But that's only Path of the Zealot, right? I am not a Zealot.
Okay.
Mhm.
Hey,
Maybe I
out
should
there in
add
Twitch land.
modifier.
Bet you're happy you can hear me now.
And my
Oh,
sweet,
look at
sweet,
that.
sweet
Crashed.
This is what happens if I have modifiers.
I'm
Go with +3.
at the top of initiative for once.
Forgot.
All
I
right.
had
2 hours into the
mistake.
game, the quick recap is there was a battle. A whole lot of Gith died, and some other creatures came in on the horizon to start another fight. It was Thrycrane, who would have guessed, but also archers on the horizon dropping arrows. Volley of arrows on the precious cargo. Oh no, the drama. The drama. I even had ambience of battle music going on. That probably would have accentuated things really nice. I'm going to bring that back. Ambient battle music.
And Daddy's going to get him some new armor.
Well, it sounded good to me.
Asticlian Jungle Trail.
Ambient battle with magic. Medieval battle with magic. There it is. Aha! Immersive! Immersive as fuck.
Da, da, da.
Alright, guys.
Like No Man's Sky at launch.
So that happened, and then that's 300 feet away. That's on the board, and then hey, another dust cloud over here. See ya. The cargo just got attacked. What a surprise! What do you do?
I can only see one Thrycrane currently, and then there's just two dust clouds, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Can I just... okay, I want to move forward towards the Thrycrane as much as I can. 30 feet without dashing. And then... I am going to... cast Dissonant Whispers.
On the Thrycrane, I roll a 2, it fails.
Shit, I wasn't expecting that to be that easy. What is their wisdom modifier?
Ninja's low rolls strike again.
Ba-ba-da-ba.
1d6. 9 damage, and also has to make a save or be scared.
We're all scared.
Hang on a second. I have to look something up.
May help Psycho Frog. Because you're probably the only other person who speaks it.
Mm-hmm. Well, not so much speak it as understand it, because our mouths can actually make the little proper clicking insect noises.
True.
You just imitated very, very poorly.
Well, actually,
Yeah.
no, not true. I mean, with time and effort, you'd be able to make the specific clicks and, curs
Because I mean, if there's one person in the entire world who can make a sound effect with his mouth, it is Michael Winslow. So,
Fair
just
enough.
Michael Winslow.
But the general lore of the game, from my understanding, is that humanoids can't actually speak Thri-Kreen. And it's usually not an issue because the Thri-Kreen can choose to speak telepathically with other creatures.
True, but
So
they're
it's mostly
attacking, so I don't think that would
useful.
exactly be very. Anyways,
They're probably not talkative if they're shooting. Is that what you're trying to say?
probably. What I'm worried about is all those archers that they have out there, because they nailed that cargo with precision.
I can't fucking wait. I'm hoping that they get within 20 feet of us so that I can deflect missiles. I want to attack them as a reaction, baby.
Which group was it that shot the cart? Was it this group over here?
The Thri-Kreen, yeah.
No, I
Well,
thought
we
they
don't
were,
know
I
if
thought they
Thri-Kreen.
were throwing things, not shooting things.
Right. The Thri-Kreen usually don't use bows, so
The
these
arrows
things
came from
are
behind.
shooting bows. That could be elves over there.
It could be.
Or it could be a coup to try to take whatever is in the box because it could be pretty valuable.
Or it could be new armor.
Oh, by the way, Ninja, you never answered my question. How big is the box? How big is the cargo in the box? Do we know?
It's pretty
We have
large.
looking up.
Dang. I was gonna say maybe I could slip it into my puzzle box. That way they wouldn't be able to get to it.
Oh, I mean, if you're talking about the specific gift for the Queen of Gulg, it's actually quite small. You could fit it into a backpack, probably.
Okay, then I'm gonna go because I'm pretty sure we absolutely have to get that gift to Golg. So I'm gonna try and grab it and then put it into my puzzle box.
You should shove it up one of the Korodlu's ass. You know, it would look good.
No, if it stays in my puzzle
Take it.
box. My puzzle box is like relatively the size of about maybe a little bit larger than a jewelry box, but it should be able to fit whatever is the gift for Gold.
Don't we have stuff in there already, though?
I can dump it out. Don't really care if it's this important that they'd be attacking to get it. Yeah,
What's the limit to space in there?
and I mean they specifically targeted that cargo, so
I
they
really didn't.
Oh
get
yeah,
the
also Ninja.
specific of
Where'd we
how
leave
large
off?
the-
Once the dissonant whispers hit, apparently once they failed the first save, they just used their reaction to run as far away from me as possible.
All right. Did it do damage too? I didn't mark it.
Yep, it did 9.
9 damage, and they run away on their turn, right? Okay.
If it has a reaction, it could do it too.
Oh, yeah, it does actually. So it runs off. That was fast.
But we still have archers in the distance to deal with.
Haruk, what
Yes,
do you do?
Wait, I still want to use my Skippy's action to move him closer towards one of the dust clouds, at least.
Skippy's
to me.
action doesn't come up until
Oh,
after
yeah,
the
yeah.
ambushes.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm afraid you're gonna have.
You'd have to control him to move him. Did you want to run over and get in the saddle?
No, not yet.
Not yet. All right. So he's not going to go anywhere. He just hangs out.
Hey Ninja, can I please have promotion?
Mhm.
Thank you.
Hold up, someone's calling.
Didn't you say earlier that Dagamore was attacked? I'm guessing he succeeded all his saves.
The Chachkas were thrown at him.
They didn't hit.
They didn't.
They
hit.
rolled a 2.
I rolled really bad. A 2 and a 5. With a +4 to hit. A 9 does not hit.
Okay. I don't really want to waste water on. Well, I could. I'm in the cart right now. How far away is this Thri-Kreen?
The Thri-Kreen is accurately represented on the map. Well,
Off the map.
He was. I mean, he moved off the map, so he's like 20 feet further off the map, I guess.
Was there only one Thri-Kreen?
Just the one, yeah.
I guess I want to try and put this thing on. Take this thing off of being on fire. Any suggestions, guys? Would sand work? Probably not. Even though it's all around us.
It's not on
Sounds
fire.
It's not good.
He just got hit with arrows.
Oh, okay then.
I mean, you could turn the freaking autocannon around and shoot the Thrycreen that shot at Daggermaw.
All right, hang on. If you're looking at the creature that was just hit with arrows, you'll notice that its legs are shaking, and it looks really strained, and it's starting to slump lower and lower in the ground as if it can't bear the weight anymore.
Oh fuck! It's poisoned, isn't it? Can I make an investigation check? Is this going to take my action?
Yeah, it's usually an action if you want to do like a medicine check or something to figure it out, or just an investigate.
I'm gonna assume that it's poisoned, but I can't spend all of my time rescuing it from poison. Oh fuck! What I'd give for antitoxin? Fuck it. Does it have a health bar? Oh, it's there. Minus 24 health. I'm going to Are there any Grit and Glory abilities that let you like situate yourself between a creature to stop that creature from taking damage?
Like an interpose? Nah, there are feats that do that.
Damn it.
There are fighting styles, but you're not a fighter or a paladin or a ranger, so
Okay, how many... Last question, I promise. How many arrows did he unleash into the chest? Was it a lot, or was it just one?
The creature was hit with 6 arrows.
Oh, I can't defend against that.
nor would you probably want to try. That would take out like half your health.
Definitely not.
Does anyone know sealed?
Nope.
Nope.
He's got 47 hit points and he's down 24. It's about half his health.
Ooh.
What we really need right now is cover. Does anyone have, like... Actually, this is metagaming a bit. Does anyone have, like, fog cloud or something to obscure us?
Unfortunately,
Yes.
I don't have that spell prepared.
Doesn't matter. We have an ever-smoking bottle in the cart.
Aha.
Ah!
That
Good
blind
idea.
us,
Mr. Taruk, it's right there at your feet in the cart, just rolling around with the stopper in it.
You're still stunned when you say this. It's on the floor, it's on the ground if you want it. God, you really are depressed, aren't you? Well, talking is
gotta
a free
find it.
action. Talking is a free action, so I'm taking that as a suggestion. How does the ever-smoking bottle work?
Uncork it. And it'll start.
I think you have to uncork it, and you have to. Oh, hold on. There's all these bags over by where I've got the stuff.
These ones? Yeah, these are figurine bags.
Yeah.
We can just delete these.
All right. It's on page 168 of the DMG. We have an ever-smoking bottle in the cart. I think there's a command word that you have to use. Like you have to uncork it and... Oh no, you have to use a command word to cork it.
Please tell me someone wrote the command word on the side of the bottle.
No, we randomly found the item.
Oh, okay. So
So
we don't know.
we don't know the word. Correct. That is the problem.
Close sesame.
No, we could have.
Bullshit.
We could have get it identified maybe.
Close
Always
pastrami.
When you use an
We
action...
did get it identified, so I guess as part of the identification, we would have gotten the. Yeah, clouds persist for as long as the bottle is open. Closing the bottle requires that you speak the command word. It does a thick cloud of 60-foot radius within 1 round, and then continues to increase until it has a 120 feet radius. It is a lot of smoke. It is a shit ton of smoke.
Okay.
I like activation words on magic items. I made a magic item yesterday for a knoll, and its activation word is a hyena cackle.
So, can we retcon an activation word since we had this identified? Ninja?
Yeah, it's fine.
Fantastic.
Alright, what is it?
Activate.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to grab the ever-smoking bottle. Sorry it took so long, by the way. Leap down from the cart.
The command word is shut up. FYI.
Nut up or shut up. 60 feet. Where's the best place to put this thing?
Command Verticus Leviosa.
See,
That's
what
in
I need
front
is
of
two
us.
giant things to mark out distance. If only they existed.
Hocus Pocus Command Wordocus.
No, if you put it on you guys, we won't be
Fiddly
able to see
doodly,
you
do what I
either. Huh?
tell you, Dewey. Where's the other one? There were two of them. Where's the other one?
You can
Let's make
copy it
another
if you
one.
need to. It'll work.
Ninja, you're a man of culture. Can you smell what the rock is cooking?
Is it breakfast?
It's spaghetti.
Scrambled eggs.
It's
would be
always
nice.
spaghetti.
Better be garlic bread. The perfect food.
That's you're doing a 60-foot diameter. This is a 60-foot radius.
Oh yeah, good point. This thing's massive.
And it goes to 120-foot radius
That's
after a while.
fucking
Shouldn't
No
you just
question.
use a
Yeah.
big circle instead?
Are we completely
Well, that
blinded
depends
in
on
there?
how far it is.
Like when we're inside, can we see a certain distance?
It says, let's see, the area is heavily obscured.
You can't see anything.
So, yeah,
like you're looking at a wall in your face.
By the by, Matt, I found the perfect theme song for you. It's in Dark Sun.
Is it?
it will pretty much completely stop ranged attacks from attacking us. It will also completely stop us from doing anything.
We can move in a straight line.
I don't like that.
It's got its pros and cons. It's right on the cusp of being a cursed item.
It continuously gets bigger too. We have to keep enlarging it every
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah, it starts
Or
at
every
60
minute.
feet, and every minute, sorry. Yeah, you're right. Every minute it expands by another 10 feet until it reaches a maximum of 120 feet radius.
But we have
There
quite
we are, that'll do.
deceleration.
Oh fuck, where'd it go?
We have not looted the gift yet.
Yeah, we don't know where our loot is in there anymore.
What's up with these tiny little circles?
more pressing matters than loot at the moment, gang.
Aren't we mid combat?
Yep.
No, we have to save still that animal that we can't really get to walk out of the circle.
And I keep trying. I put it in chat twice now. I can cure poison. I have that ability.
I'm not going to put it there. It said it's ever expanding. How far can I throw it? Actually, is this a one-use item?
It's a brass
No.
bottle. I suppose you could throw it 20 feet.
This is an infinite use bottle.
The cloud persists. Oh god, I don't want to give it up for that then. Or do you guys think it's worth it? Team vote. Who thinks it's worth throwing the bottle over here so that we stop poisoning so that he can't poison this Kenku carrying the cart anymore?
It's not worth it. We're not desperate still. Like we still can attack and kill still.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's one vote for keeping it from Grimorn and Diamond.
Yeah. I mean, it's good if we want to make a snow cloud, but it's so debilitating if we use it in the middle of us. I mean, we're not going to be able to do shit.
Yeah,
Like, if we
I
were-
would say throw it
Oh,
into their
actually, no.
line of sight because I wanted to get to that cargo and.
Nope, I've forgotten something very important. I'm a monk. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You're running the wrong way.
No, he's running the right way.
Okay, it's over here.
No. These guys are the ones with the arrows, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, it's this guy.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
this Strike Green.
The
Oh,
arrows
Thrycreen
came
was on
from over here, where there are
The Thrycreen
archers.
is-
The Thrycreen threw his Chachka weapon. He ran off in that direction. Another
yeah.
group
Well,
is
it's
moving
all-
in from over here, from the front.
Over here.
I thought they were both one and the same. Okay.
No.
I think the Thrycreen is going to be out of combat for a while.
I
You
thought
gotta
the
The
keep-
ones
Thrycreen
that-
was... Okay, let's try this again then. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. Wait, I'm diagonal.
I say we plow through the ones in front of us and head to Gulg and get the fuck out of here.
I said we listen to the smart man.
Did you just call me stupid?
How long are these?
Okay, I
So
am...
far, 20 minutes.
Are you disagreeing with me?
Morg, start taking your action. I'm gonna calculate some movement, but I'm gonna uncork the screw of the bottle. I'm gonna uncork the bottle with the cloud surrounding me. I won't be able to see a fucking thing, but at least the archers won't be able to aim at the caravan anymore.
Okay.
I'm gonna do some math damage to figure out where the hell everything is.
Does the cloud just follow you while you're carrying the bottle?
He hadn't uncorked it yet.
Yeah, it's centered on the bottle.
Oh, okay.
So you're
So
gonna
run-
run 60, 80 feet that way, ish, and then uncork it when you get there.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's gonna be a giant circle, 60 feet wide, somewhere off in this direction behind us. That's between us and the archers.
I think it might have to be slightly bigger than that.
Let's see. From here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So you move first, or you open it first?
Let's
So
assume I go
about
there.
2 more squares.
I dash to get over here, and I dash as a bonus action to get over here, and then I uncork the bottle.
At that point, okay.
There we go.
Oh, we should
Good luck
run.
So as soon as, so as the instant you uncork it, poof, this whole area is filled with smoke. Instantly.
So we should run around and behind the cloud.
All right.
Dear God, if only. I hope I know where to fucking. Oh no, wait, I
Wolf
can just
has gotten
uncork it.
back into the cart and is telling everybody to drive.
Yeah, and when you cork it, the smoke sticks around for 10 minutes.
Oh, so I could just next turn I could just unplug it and then run back
You
to
can
you.
plug
guys.
it. You can plug it back up and run back to us, and that's the smoke will stay behind us for 10 minutes.
And then just keep burning my actions and bonus actions to carry on.
And
Someone's
there's
have-
no limit. There's no limit to how many times you can use the bottle.
But what speed can you walk into that cloud?
Oh, really? The bottle's not consumable? You just can close it back up? Cool.
Yeah. The problem is it's practically a cursed item. You need to get it identified to learn the command word. Otherwise, you can't close the damn bottle.
What speed can you walk inside of that cloud?
Normal speed, but you'll be blind. You won't know where you're going. If there's rough terrain, you might trip over it.
I've basically got to run in a direction that isn't the direction I came from, and hope that whichever direction I go, anywhere around here, I'm fast enough to find the cart and then just follow that.
You probably have to make like a wisdom roll or something like that to figure out which way you came from.
Survival, yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay. That was my
Anyhow, is it Long's turn yet?
I
That was a
dashed
long
onto the
fucking
cart and
6
said,
seconds.
"Get us the fuck out of here!"
All right.
I also take my turn when I was taking.
Like the driver's son shit.
Vrensa just stares at you blankly, going, "So much fun."
All right. That's more. Chris.
Are you still stunned?
It's not been my turn yet.
I'm
Oh,
trying to move things along. I really am.
Sorry, it took me a while to figure out how to get out of this situation.
But this, I don't know what to do with all this.
Well, an enormous cloud of smoke obscures you from the archers now.
Yeah, it's not helping.
It is, actually. Quite a bit. More than you know. Those arrows are
Well-
bad news. The poison on them's very nasty.
Oh, yeah, I understand that, but it doesn't help us get at them.
That really kills my whole strategy. I'm not sure what to do now.
Yes, we did it. We broke the GM.
It's gonna stop
Sorry,
the fight.
Ninja.
But
You
I-
forgot we had that bottle, huh?
Those arrows were gonna ruin this party. But if they can't see you to hit you, they can't hit you. They can't poison
Well,
you.
I'm off the map.
Fire at disadvantage.
Okay, so you're gonna
Why?
run off in a direction.
Yeah, I'm off the map.
What? You ran away.
Well, what do you guys want to do?
Get
I
in the
mean,
cart
stay with
and
the
run.
caravan.
I mean,
Same
you're
with the
kind
caravan,
of
it would be-
running in the wrong direction. If you run that way, you're running out into the open desert.
Well, this cloud is gonna get bigger. Like, doesn't it keep on growing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I-
So next round we're gonna be stuck in a giant cloud. We won't know the direction we're going.
No.
Circumvent, then, won't you? This
it-
current round, you'll have to move
The bottle's closed. It's not
like,
going to grow.
like this.
So
Oh yeah, but I don't know
Chris,
that.
it grows. It grows 10 feet per minute, not per round. So in 10 rounds, it'll grow 10 feet,
Yeah. So what I'm
and only
doing,
if it's still uncorked.
because I'm closer to the back, I'm running around it. Like I want to go across, but I'm going from the behind of the cloud. No one is ever gonna see me there.
All right, you're circling
Oh,
around
you're trying to
towards the
flank
archers.
the archers.
Gotcha.
You're
Yeah.
flanking the archers.
All right,
Oh, that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
good. All right, so
The way you said it made it sound like you were running off into the desert on your own.
Well, I'm already off the map right now.
Varenza.
Yeah. Vrensa is still hyperventilating, but she's now calming down, and it's the end of her turn, so she can do shit again.
As an archer, you could probably still hit that Thrycreen.
I can't.
on that
It doesn't expire till the end of my turn.
No.
It's worse than it's
Yeah, that's a bad one.
like it's a bad one.
All right.
So anyways, it's gone. My turn is over.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop out of my Drake form since we're not in any immediate danger, and I don't need to concentrate on anything, so my spike growth is gone. Hold on.
Have I failed to describe the situation?
No, you haven't failed. It's just I don't find myself in any immediate danger, but I do find the caravan in immediate danger, which is why I'm going to try and, as soon as the game decides to catch up.
Leggedy leg.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do, so from here, I want to try to get to this cargo, because this is the cargo that has the gift in it, right?
It's not that. He wants to do it himself. He wants the glory.
But this is the cart with the cargo containing the gift, right?
Correct. Yes. It's in the back of the
Okay.
cart.
Yep, so I'm going to get into the cart, and I'm going to look for that gift so that I can
No.
slip it into my dwarven puzzle box.
This is the back of our cart.
Sorry, what?
Our cart?
Glitched out a bit. That's
Oh,
like
our cart. It has always been in our cart.
Okay, then I guess I don't need to move. I just need to get into the cart.
The gift that we were charged with carrying, the small box of whatever it is, the brass box is in our cart. The other goods are just trade goods that are along for the ride.
Oh, okay, then, well, we only got a couple from this way, and we got pelted by archers from this way. I'm trying to think. I am going to hold my action to use spike growth on anything trying to attack the carts. So anything that comes in with 150 feet that I can see that is coming towards the carts, I'm gonna spike growth in front of it, so that they will have to make wisdom perception to see that it is hazardous terrain.
You want to put that where?
So
You're going to want to put it on them, because if they see it pop up, they don't have to make that wisdom save.
right, so I'm going to be putting it in front of them. So I guess it would be 20 feet in front. It has a max range of 150 feet. So anything that comes within 150 feet, I'm going to put down a spike growth 130 feet in that direction.
Right, but this is from the spell. What I'm trying to say is they don't have. It's not camouflaged if they can see you. If they can see the area that you're casting it on.
Like this? Gonna put it on the edge of the map there.
I'm gonna put this here.
Yeah, if I can see 150 feet where the ambushers are coming from, yeah, I'm gonna pop it down right in front of them. It'll be 20 feet from their line of sight, so I'm pretty sure it'll be camouflaged by the time that they get to it.
They're 300 feet away.
Okay, yeah, I'm holding my action until they come within range of the max distance I can cast.
What's your spell DC on that?
The spell DC is 14.
All right.
Wisdom.
All of them failed except for one. One of them's an elf with keen eyes, and he stops his friends and points at it.
By the by, since I didn't have to really move, can I retcon dropping my Drake form?
You can still cast this in Drake form, right?
Yes.
No problem then. That's fine. It's about the same distance. That's all that matters. All right. So, these guys, they're going to move. They're now 240 feet away. One of them is going to fire 2 arrows at a target he can see. They're aiming at Magnon's cargo in the front there. So 2 arrows come in. One of them misses. One of them hits with a 22. All right, this one's taken 5 damage. And it lets out a roar of pain. And it loses 4 strength. All right, so this Inix is also lurching to the side like it can't support the weight anymore. Let's see, how much does the other one lose? Also 4. Ouch. These archers over here don't quite know what to do. They're going to fire a volley of arrows through the smoke in the direction they remember you guys being in. I'm going to say they have a very, 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 very small chance of hitting anything. I'm just going to roll a percentile dice. What are the percentile chances that one of these arrows will hit something? 60%. Or is that a 9? Wait a minute. Does this have an arrow on it? Oh, that's a 9. 90%. They did hit something. All right. Well, in that case, I'll roll a random dice to see which thing they did hit blindly. The 5th thing over. Let's see. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trexus! One of the arrows just happened to land in the space you're standing, or one of the spaces you're standing, and that's a 22 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
That does hit. All right.
Blinded, disadvantage. Even if they are guessing the location.
Yeah, that's right. It's either a 22 or it's an 18. Does the 18 hit?
Yeah, the 18 still hits.
The 18 still hits. It's a short bow. It does 8 damage to you. And Trexus, are you immune to poison? You are immune to poison, right?
I am immune to poison, yes.
The wound feels a bit funny, but you resist whatever it was.
The perks of being a snake.
Yep. Getting a good use out of it.
The one person that they could have hit is the one that was immune to poison.
I know, right? All right. The Gith tribe is gone. They're off the map. Daggermaw. Is Daggermaw gonna stay close or pursue that Thrycreen?
She's not happy that she got. How did the Thrycreen get hurt, by the way?
Dissonant whispers. It fled
Oh,
as
made it
soon as
ran
I
away.
started
Psychic
hearing
damage. You hurt its
voices.
feelings.
Uh, uh, probably not. She's not dumb. Like she's not gonna run away after one thing that itself is running away.
In
Can I
fact,
ask-
she probably feels proud because her like barking kind of drove it off. She thinks that
Yeah.
her
Right.
barking drove it off. It's like,
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
She's
Obviously,
gonna
obviously,
move
Long
there.
used. Sorry. Obviously, Long used his action to get these people to move their asses forward. At what point does that happen? Is that on Gith Tribe's turn?
You wanna move the caravan forward?
Well, Long tried to earlier. He used his action to be like, go.
All right. The caravan moves forward 30 feet. That means you're 330 feet from the archers now. And it means you're 30 feet closer to this group. They're now 210
Oh.
feet.
You're muted, by the way, Long.
It's a little bit abstract because we're just using a map where it's centered in on the caravan. So the caravan does move during the combat turn. They are on the move, and the other people are following the caravan, trying to use it for cover. The heavily obscured area is 30 feet over now.
Does it take an action to do that? Because I had to use the action to dash to get into the cart.
For the caravan to move? No, it just moves.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, technically, it's
like,
using
is
the
talking
turn.
and yelling at them to move just a free action?
Yeah. It uses up the turn of each of the Inixes that is moving, and the caravan guards, and the people, the regular people that are on the road that are following along. It uses all of their actions, yeah. And I don't have them on the initiative, but during the turn at some point, at the end of the initiative, they all move.
Okay.
I think we're
Sorry,
back to
Renzo.
Sia, right? Back to the top.
No, it's still Francis' go.
Well, it was on Daggermaw.
Why?
He said Daggermaw wasn't going to go anywhere else, so...
Daggermaw moved back into the center of the caravan area.
Yep. See ya.
Oh yeah. What about Skip's turn?
Do you want to have Skip move? That was
Yeah, I
before
was gonna have
Daggermaw.
him move towards one of the dust clouds. Which one is closer?
The closest one... It's probably the one that's ahead of the caravan. The caravan's moving towards it.
Yeah, I'll just have him move with the caravan.
All right. Everything is shifted 30 feet, so when you move 30 feet over, it puts you right where you are. Do you want to dash? Do you want to move another 30 feet? Or whatever his movement speed is.
Yes.
What is his movement speed? The Inix
40
can
feet.
move 40 feet. All right, so he actually has another 50 feet of movement. Where do you want him to go? Towards the thing?
I was just gonna have him. The smoke cloud is still there protecting the caravan, right?
He can make it about this far. Yeah, the smoke cloud, even though you've moved 30 feet forward, the smoke cloud is still in between you and the archers. Although I moved the smoke down here.
The archers, were they... From which direction were they?
They're behind the cart. The cart's moving forward.
They didn't came from the same direction the Tricreen came?
You're being attacked from 3 directions. From in front of you, behind you, and from off in the desert on the side.
So we kind of have to go into this direction here.
What, are you afraid of what's up ahead? You haven't even seen what it is yet.
Oh, but the arrows, they came from behind us.
The arrows did come from behind you. You have some cover from that. Although there's also an archer up ahead. They fired an arrow. They hit this one, this Inix right here.
Well, we got to move in one direction and face it, pretty much. No?
You got 3 strong archers back here. You got 1 strong archer up here.
Ramming speed.
I'm just gonna have him move as far as he can, and that's my turn. Well, his turn.
That was his turn. What's your turn? You gonna
I
follow?
only I have a bow. Like, how far can I? Let me see. What is? Do, 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 do. 320 feet. That's what I get. How far are they?
All right. Technically, you're here because everybody moved forward 30 feet. Let's see. Pretty fucking far. Those guys are still 210 feet further than that, and so like, if we draw a line from you to the edge of the map, and then add an additional 210, you're looking at 370 feet in that direction. At these ones that you can see. The Thrycreen is 40 feet off the map, which means the Thrycreen is 185 feet away. No, he's 20 feet off the map, so he's 165 feet away.
The distance.
Maybe 160. Yeah, 160.
I'm going to be a little bit racially biased here and fire an arrow at the Thrycreen.
Next, you'll tell us you want to make armor from its skin.
All right, 155 feet.
I would never do it. I would never during combat.
What's the range on your bow?
I think I have disadvantage because it's 80 through slash 100. I mean, 80 through 320 feet.
Nah, yeah, you will have disadvantage. It's a long shot. He's on the move. He's hopping away like a cricket.
It's a +1 bow. I have proficiency with bows, and I get to add my dex, so that is 3 plus 3 plus 1 plus 7. Okay, that is +7. 26 for the first one. And for the second one, 19. Still hits.
19 hits. How much damage?
Alright. I want to try to use one of my arcane shot options. And specifically, I only get to pick 2. I'm going to use the one I picked, and that is... That is Shadow Arrow. It takes an extra 2d6 psychic damage, and it can only see 5 feet in front of it until it's my turn again.
Ooh, blinded. Okay. Roll all that damage. Regular damage plus the extra.
Do I add anything to the bow's damage?
Dexterity mod.
Okay. 12 damage.
Nice. All right, you wounded it. Hit it in the back with an arrow. It stumbles.
And then I'm going to use my movement to move towards the smoke cloud, and then that's my turn.
All right. Taruk.
Hi! Well, this ought to be fun. Assuming that I'm not going to run in the direction that I came from.
Wait, actually, hold that thought. I have to go use the bathroom. Actually, think about your turn. I know it's going to take a minute, so think about your turn, and I'll be back.
I know exactly what I'm going to do.
So mad. What do you think of your theme song?
Yeah, I was just listening to it. Very funny. Very funny.
Do I actually have to sing that every time I bardically inspire him now?
Oh, you don't
Somehow
have to. I was
I'll
just
make a
making the
monk out of you.
suggestion. But it would be even funnier if you did.
I'm not saying you should do it, but I'm just saying I would highly advise you do it.
So, I'm going to try and run back the way I came. But I have no idea which direction that is. Other than
Mad, which
behind me.
Monk
Turn
are you
around and
taking?
run straight. Might be difficult, but
Yeah, I'd end up like going like circulating. If you know what I mean. Like
Circling through masteries like open hand, long death, way of shadows. I
follow
don't
the
understand how
trail.
you can do that. You can only choose one.
No. talking about when I'm in the fog cloud. I'm a way of Mercy Monk, if you want to know my subclass. My point is, I could, looking at my character, I could go like this, or like this, or if I turn around wrong, like this, or like this. You know, I could end up going in any direction, just not beyond these lines. So, I'm gonna write little numbers.
Now, see, if you have the hermit background, you know which way is always north. So you just be able to use directions to be like, okay, I'm gonna head west.
Unfortunately, I am a far traveler. I do not have that.
I'm a far traveler too, so.
I think we have crude maps of the general locale, but if we're in the middle of like a desert, there's no landmarks.
The only thing that could be possible, maybe to help you, is if some of the light that's coming from us
I'm back.
is peering through the fog.
Madga, what do you do?
Hello. Okay, so I'm gonna roll a d4, and I'm gonna run in whatever direction the d4 lands on. Okay?
Is this
I
how
have-
you're doing it?
Yeah, because I'm blind. Is that okay, Ninja?
That's great.
Fantastic. Rolling the d4 now. Oh fuck! Can I add my survival? Oh fuck.
To a D4 for direction? I don't know if that would
Yep,
be
never mind.
useful.
Yep, never mind. I take it back. Well, okay, so I am running off the map. Yee-wee! 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. How far can I go, man?
Your movement.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be off the map.
So do what I've been doing and put a notation of your distance off the map.
Okay.
Are you getting out of the cloud this round?
Well, are you still carrying the bottle with you while you're traveling?
No, as soon as I opened the bottle, I used the action this turn to plug it back up, and I once again dash 90 feet in the direction of my choice. So I should be, if it's 60-foot diameter, I should be out of the fog cloud.
Yeah.
Yep.
At 65, you'll be out, so you'll be able to see.
You're probably gonna see
So
me.
now, yeah, there's a little note. There's a little note card now on the bottle, since we identified it, that has a command word on it. It says "Shut up." That's literally the command word. Shut up. Not telling that guy to shut up.
Alright. So I'll just calculate speed again while everyone else is taking their turn. I'll see where I am at the end
Morg.
of my turn.
On the back of the cart, Morg. What do you do, Long?
I just keep my head down and wait. Who's driving this thing? Is Chikaran's driving, right? Hello?
Yep.
Okay. Well, since the cart's being taken care of, I just use my action to hide. Wait, is our cart like open top, or is it? Like,
Yeah.
How is
Yep.
it? Okay. Well,
Carts are
I'll try to
open.
like hide under like the side of the cart.
Against the wall
You
of
always
it?
tell
Get
to
shot
try
by
to
arrows.
turn the cart around.
Switch car and turn the cart around.
Yeah, he's not on the initiative. You could have done that.
Okay, we do that. I do that.
Yeah, you do that. I'll let you be in control of
I can't
Shkaran
move the
on your turn.
cart.
It's probably locked.
Oh
Does
no.
turning it around use like all of the Kank's movement?
Hmm. Most of it, probably. You might get a little forward progress, 10 feet or so. Hard to say.
Okay. Make them dash.
Chris, what do you want to do?
So the cloud kind of moved a bit on me, huh?
The entire caravan's moved forward 30 feet. The enemies behind you got further away, and the cloud, and the enemies up ahead got closer.
And the group doesn't seem to be going in any direction.
The entire group is moving forward at 30 feet per turn.
Yeah, like this way, huh?
Towards the arrow. Do you see the arrow? The big red arrow?
Oh, we're moving that way.
Yes.
Shit. Well, better stay with the group there, I guess.
The sound of music. The music of sound.
You're gonna have to like sort of adjust your positioning a little bit each turn because the everything is shifted 30 feet, so you would have been 30 feet further in that direction over there when you start your turn. So factor that into your movement. If you're gonna dash, you
Wait,
would
what?
make 30 feet forward progress.
What? Say that again. Sorry, I didn't know you were paying attention. You were talking to me at the first part of that. What was that? Say that again.
All I'm saying is relative movement. When the caravan moves forward 30 feet, when you guys start your turns, you're going to have to position yourself 30 feet further to the right. Or, whatever your orientation is, back, 30 feet back. Because all of this stuff is going over here, which means all of you are going over here.
All right.
Move back over here.
Our
Yeah.
tanking cart moved a little
Stay
bit
close
backwards because
to,
we took time to spin around.
I stay close to the cloud just to make sure that I have a little bit of coverage there.
Yeah.
And then I cast. What level am I going to do it? I cast a bless on Varenza, myself, and what else? And Soul. Those are the three that I can reach there. So put a little blessing on.
Said Brentsa. Who?
Myself and then Saul. Which he's right over here on my left.
And so,
Wait.
And that is the end. I can't do more.
All right.
Wait, they're shooting us from that far away and don't have disadvantage. What type of bows? I need their bows.
Short pose.
It depends on our class, I guess. They're most likely some sort of an archer archetype. Helps.
Like, is there a subclass that increases the range you can shoot from?
Their bows can shoot 320 feet, and if they have sharpshooter, they ignore disadvantage.
Ooh, that is a nice feat.
that is Brentsa's feat.
That is a nice feat Lorenzo has.
Most archer builds are going to have it. They'll take that rather than the
It's-
stat bump at 4th level.
I mean, it's too good to pass up.
It really is.
It sounds amazing.
They're fighters. They also have the archery fighting style for +2 to hit. So their to hit is really high.
Jesus.
Brentsa has the same. You guys, you copied my build.
A little bit. I mean, it's a fairly standard archer build, really.
We're
Yeah,
just fighting
no,
a whole
there's no tricks.
Lorenzo's backstory is that he's a clone. Well, he's a clone experiment. Project V.
Welcome to the Clone Wars.
All right, who are we on? Second Frog?
I mean, that started with a bounty hunter too. Got to remember that. You said there's one hunter. There's 210 feet ahead of us. There is one guy with a bow.
Yeah.
But there's all right, and he or she shot the cargo ahead of us, right?
I want to add a note. Both of your NXs have gained 1 level of exhaustion.
Wait, mine
Okay.
too?
I'm gonna use my last poisoned arrow and my last use of the day of my ensnaring bow to shoot that archer.
What's your maximum range? He's really far away. This one is
600 feet.
210. Yeah, well, it's within 600. Go ahead.
Actually, hold on one sec. It is 620 feet because my bow has plus 20 feet. for some strange reason.
Yeah, I think they're like 360, 370 feet, something like that. So you shoot at the archer.
So that was my last. What's my roll? 25.
That'll hit.
All right. So a couple things. So first, he's gonna have to make a roll. DC 12 con save.
Con. He doesn't have a mod for that, but he rolls a 19.
All right. Now he's gonna make a DC 13 strength save.
Plus 3. He gets a total of 20.
Okay. Well, then he just takes damage, and apparently my DC can be beaten by everybody because in the last 4 sessions, every single time, people have beaten my DC.
I've been rolling a lot of high-low, so I either fail miserably or I do really well. I'm rolling like 19s and 17s here.
You do have blessing.
Bless doesn't help my my DC.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
So
What's that base damage, though?
that base damage is just going to be D8 plus 8,
Ah,
unless it's exceptional. Was it exceptional?
His armor class
25.
is 15. 25 was exceptional.
All right. So I'll roll with advantage. Oh, good. So 14 damage.
Nice. All right.
And let's see, the Kank's already moved this turn, so I can't tell them to giddy up. So yeah, that's it.
All right. After Psycho Frog, Diamond, what do you do?
Well, I'm still heading with the caravan, so I'm gonna have to keep up with them. So, I'll
So
move
30
back
feet
a
of
few.
movement puts you right where you are.
Yep. I'm just gonna keep holding an action.
Because you're so in tune with animals, you sense that the Inix at the front and the back are really, really struggling. They're breathing super hard. They can barely carry the weight of the burdens.
Problem is, I don't have anything like neutralized poison or anything like that, so I can't really cure. I mean,
Do you have lesser restoration?
I do have lesser restoration, but I only have one more casting of my 2nd level spells. I can only.
How many 3rd level? You could upcast it from 3rd level if you wanted to.
Yeah, I could do that. Yeah.
And in fact, if you upcast it, can't use more than one target, or is that not how that one works?
Well, let me just check the distance that I can cast it. A moment. Restoration.
Touch.
Touch. Oh boy. Can I retcon moving? Because I'm pretty sure the Inix behind would be.
Let's find out. Let's see.
limited, and so
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You would have been here because they're moving forward, which means you would only have to move over a little bit around behind the cart.
So I'll move over here. I'll touch the Inix and use casting of Lesser Restoration at 3rd level.
Can you
And
cast
fix
normal
that poison.
spells while you're in your starry form?
We ask that a lot. Yes. Yes, you can.
Oh, okay. Man,
Yes.
I can't do that with my D swarm. What the fuck?
Well, it's a starry, it's a starry constellation. It's not actually.
it's more like instead of switching to a beast form, he just activates a buff.
He transforms.
And in the rules, it's
more of
written
a
too.
visual effect where my body becomes a starry constellation. Anyway, I cure the Inix of its poison.
Lesser Restoration can cure the blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned conditions. You're curing the poison, right?
Yes.
Now, what that does is it eliminates the poison that was on the arrowheads so that he won't get further effects by it, but it doesn't cure his ability damage. He's got 4 temporary ability damage. He would need 4 days to recover that naturally. Because his
It
strength
would
is
cure the
lower.
exhaustion though.
Well, he would have to pick if it's going to be the poison or the exhaustion that he cures. Actually, exhaustion's not on the list of things that he can cure with lesser restoration.
Yeah, that's regular restoration that I would have to use, and I can't cast that.
But it is important to cure the poison, because this poison, if the arrows are left in the wound after about a minute, he loses an additional D4 strength.
Oh, that is good.
What
So
I
curing the
suggest-
poison will prevent that from happening.
Yeah, so right now I would suggest, and I'll use my free action to do it, move the cargo from this one onto this one to lighten the load on the NX.
Our cart is already loaded maximum weight, pretty much.
Then we'll just have to start dumping supplies if we want to keep this NX.
Let's see, his strength went from 21 to 17. Yeah, he's not as bad off as I thought. They are really, really strong, so losing 4 strength isn't going to totally kill it. I'll say that
Might
one
wanna take the-
one exhaustion will just be at the end of the day.
Might want to pull these arrows out of it though.
Correct. Yeah.
Well, are these? I guess I can't tell because they're already in. I was gonna say, are these barbed arrows? Because that would cause more problems.
No, they're regular arrows, but they've been coated with a kind of poison that dampens the strength of the creature.
All right. So can I pull them out without using an additional action?
No. If you want to remove these arrows, it's going to require a DC 15 medicine check. You can rip them out, but it would do damage.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Yeah, so I'm just gonna leave them in for now. That'll be my turn.
Yeah. I think it's like a DC 15 con save to remove it without doing damage, and the creature makes the save, not you. If you're really, really tough, arrows do nothing. You just rip it out, break it off, throw it away. Who cares? I'm a barbarian. I don't care. All right. So here's what happens: the ambushers, as quickly and stealthily as they snuck up and attacked the party, right as they were, in a bad position, being attacked by other random monsters. This group of tricky ambushers popped up and made their attack, but it wasn't going well, so they disappear. And combat will end.
Wait, what?
Your enemies have fled.
Monsters were beating up one.
Did the source book account for magic fog?
All right, you didn't learn much about that group that time, but maybe they'll be back.
And maybe they'll be dead.
That was all.
Brent's is gonna use her.
Oh, we had a
Brent's is
comeback.
gonna.
Well-
Brent's is gonna use her radar.
You are out of combat. You can tell they're moving away. There will be a tense moment before you do your thing, where you're not sure if they're still trying to attack you, but no arrows come flying in. And after a bit, you'll realize they're skulking away.
That's strange.
They didn't get what they were after, did they?
Apparently not.
I mean, none of them even
Apparent-
supposed to go
We've
there.
already established they can turn invisible. But Vren's been on the cart. And so's Morg.
Rensa
and
can
Chikar.
still tell where they are by their smoke trails on the horizon, but they're moving away at a fast pace.
Why? What's going on here?
They are opportunist raiders. They saw that you were being attacked by the Gith, and they thought, we'll wait until they're weak from fighting each other, and then we'll get in there and attack the survivors. But you
And
put
Well, it
up
pop
almost worked.
smoke.
you put up a pretty strong fight, and you nullified their archers, which were their like main tactic. So they're like, we'll reorganize. We'll hit them another time. And they took off.
Yeah, and I made him rethink with my spike growth. It's just like,
But that Thrycreen that's running away. I need some new armor.
All right. So you said that we're out of combat right now.
Yeah.
There was
Tricreen
one thing I wanted
right
to do.
here.
There was one thing I wanted to do. I wanted to go back to that Gith. I wanted to use Cure Wounds on them and tell them, go back to your tribe. Just please don't try to attack us again.
You are gonna let the Gith go, huh?
Yeah, I mean, kill him with kindness, right?
Okay. Well, the Gith looks at you, and all right, the Gith monk is going to. She's gonna put her hand to her chest, and she's going to say her name. It is. Kurillo Thor.
Karazorel.
Car-
Oh my god, I'm moving so fast.
Karkarhu?
Karkarilla Thor is what you said?
And your name?
Traxus.
Turexus. In broken common, the Gith monk nods and then runs off into the desert.
All right.
That's the
Hopefully
Thrycreen,
by
though.
showing kindness, the Giths will be less likely. Well, at least their tribe will be less likely to attack us.
On the opposite side of the spectrum, it's time for me to be racially biased. Thrycreen.
All right, guys.
I'll catch up with the caravan eventually.
You're still in the open desert, and it's nighttime. Do you guys want to do a forced march through the night?
Wait, how did my chase go with the
When we-
Thrycreen?
The Thrycreen escaped.
I
Damn
will
it.
cast another lesser restoration on the other Inix so that its poison is also neutralized.
He's
Well,
got
how many
camouflage
spells-
that makes him invisible. Sorry, he's really hard to find.
Traxus, hold on a sec. Before you do that, you said you were running low on spell slots, right?
Yes.
All right. Brenta's gonna says she stops you and says, "I'll handle this," and she's gonna go over to the other Enix, and she's gonna cast Protection from Poison on it, which instantly, on top of the other effects, neutralizes a current poison effect on the creature.
Okay.
So it neutralizes any current poisons or one poison on the creature.
What spell level is
if the-
that?
2.
2? Okay, I might.
Yep. And then
No, I
it for the next hour, it has resistance to poison and has advantage on saving throws.
Okay.
But the main effect is that it also neutralizes one existing poison at random from the creature. And since it only has one poison, that handles that.
It
Alright.
doesn't get rid of the strength fatigue, though, right?
It doesn't, but it gets rid of the repeat. It'll take more strength
Right.
damage the longer the arrow's in there. So
So, good news. I actually have proficiency with medicine, so it's a 50-50 chance I can pull the arrows out safely.
well, that's good.
So we were camping, huh? Before we got attacked?
Did you guys want to loot corpses?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess.
One
Corpses
question, though.
would be kind of far away now, right?
You
We
didn't get
can
far
double
when
back.
combat ended.
Okay.
I mean, we're a couple dozen yards away.
Yeah, my memory's a bit hazy. Didn't we like agree to push on until we got to the next like city last session?
I think
Or
so.
was that
You're in the open desert. It's dangerous out here at night.
Yeah, but I'm low on spell slots, and
Same here.
so
Karuk, did you put the bottle back into the cart, or are you holding onto the bottle?
I'm gonna put it back into the cart.
All right, and I'll leave it on the cart items.
since we're no longer in danger, I can get out of Drake form.
Am I really small?
What key do you use to move bags and boxes on Tabletop Simulator?
I use my mouse to move things.
I know, but every time I click it, it takes the items out rather than moving the box itself.
You have to
You have
click
to
and,
hold it.
like, yeah.
Click, hold, then move when it picks up.
I see. Got it. Thank you.
Right. So I vote that we set up camp, also to give us time to bury the bodies.
The sand will bury
We're
them.
actually burying.
Actually,
Wait, we're burying
Chris,
the gift.
you can cremate the bodies.
Not only can he wants to.
Wait, we're actually giving them a proper sending off. What?
No, it's more of a sacrifice to his deity.
But I mean, well, it's sacrifice to his deity. It's a sign of honor in my. They fought bravely, so they deserve a good send off.
They kind of ambushed us while we're
Bravely
just doing
What?
the job.
ambushed us
Yeah.
and
They
cowardly
did not
Yeah,
fight
that's
bravely. They
bravery.
were
That I'm a
cowards who had
fucking
attacked
trooper.
us. Undercover.
Creatures that wanted to attack us in the middle of the night.
Yeah, so
I
brave.
say we burn those corpses.
Is it
I
any
said
more
we eat
different
them.
than an animal
We're
trying to
low on food.
survive?
Got
No,
two
we're
words
not.
for you, bro. Surprise round.
Oh my god. Stupid freaking surprise round. Took me out for 2 turns.
Hey, would it be okay for you if I were to replenish the environment by feeding one of these gifts to Skip?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Go ahead.
Are you trying to
I'll do the same thing. I think.
I want to drag just a random gift. Here you go.
I got 2 Crodlu that are hungry. They'll start jumping on one of those scores. Did we find anything on
Yeah, then
them
we
except
found
for?
remarks in the body.
I think Ninja's generating loot as we speak with his
I
tables.
am.
Do we
I
have
wanna-
a fire? Do we have a fire going on right now?
Yeah, we have to establish if we're resting. Like what kind, if we
I
are.
want to pat Skip on the head while he's digging in. There you go. I trained you well.
Again, desert, not very fit. Not desert, not very safe.
No, but I think we
Well-
were already resting. We just got ambushed in the middle of the night.
If we take a short rest,
Oh fuck! It's night. I forgot
yeah,
about
it's
that.
night.
It's night.
Yeah. So those archers would have had a hard time to shoot at us at 300 feet.
Unless they have dark vision.
Yeah.
Nah, it doesn't
yeah,
go up
but
that
that
far.
only that
60
doesn't
feet
go
of
that
dark
far.
vision.
60 feet.
60.
I thought we were being attacked in like the twilight hours, and it wasn't actually like.
Yeah.
Because we're still going.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was the
it was
twilight
just
hours.
twilight.
Oh, okay.
Those archers had godly aim.
There you go.
Now it's night, but
Yeah.
there was still light for us to.
Well, you guys just
Fight
decided
by.
to travel throughout the night. So that was your, like, the sun went down and it was time to make camp, and you guys said, nah, keep going, keep going.
Yeah. After getting ambushed, we need to rest.
Why don't we just rest and have this smoke on top of us?
I think that we should carry on going to town. We can rest in town, and there's less likeliness of us getting ambushed again.
Let's
How far-
vote
how f-
in the dark sun.
But we can't make it just in one night. I don't think.
How far are we
What?
from the town?
About
like-
10 miles, probably.
Yeah, I thought it was like 3 hours. Well, not very far.
Oh, was it only a few hours?
Then we keep on going.
Yeah.
To what? Alta Root? Alta Root? Where's the key?
My place.
There's no distance key on this map.
Yeah, we're almost at Altaroot.
So in order to
Yeah,
figure out
but-
distances, the here, I'll draw a line from.
I think it might be an extra day.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
So do you see this line right here that I just drew, this black line?
Yeah.
That line is 50 miles.
Okay. So we're what about 10, 15 miles away from Alta Root?
About.
Yeah, it'll take us what, like an hour to get there.
You can only
Yeah.
move
No.
24 miles in
more
an
than-
entire day of travel.
Oh,
And that's if you're not on rough terrain. If you're in rough terrain, then it drops to 12.
what kind of terrain is
so-
this?
You're out in the
So
open desert.
We're on a road.
You're on a road, so it's not rough terrain. So you can move about 24 miles. You started
So-
at Fort Amber. That's maybe not quite that far, and then you decided to continue, so it's several more hours before you get to Altaruk. All right, but you're not attacked again during the night. I'm just going to backtrack a
But
little
what
bit
did
to
we
when
get?
you looted all that stuff. I need to make a few edits because it's in gold pieces.
Guess we got lucky in those last 7 hours. So, thank you, lucky stars.
Copy this.
From my perspective, the reason why I wanted to stop and rest is, yes, I know we're out in the middle of the desert. Yes, I know that it's dangerous at night. But it's even more dangerous to be, low on resources, aka spell slots, and get attacked again after gaining an exhaustion point.
Give me a C. Give me an A. Give me an N, T, R. Give me an I and a P. What do you get?
NTR.
Cantrip.
All right, looting all the bodies of the Gith, you're going to find that most of their armor was destroyed in the fireballs, but there's a couple of half plates that aren't totally destroyed. Several of the monk robes are still somewhat intact. You found 3 spears wrapped in cloth, a belt with 2 hand axes, 3 wheels of cheese, a sack of flour, and individually they each had some coins on them.
Wait, how much AC does a chain shirt grant?
Chain shirt is light armor.
No, it's medium
What are
armor.
what are the 6 PP?
That is gold pieces.
PP.
The half plates. What are they made of?
Copper, probably.
Oh, so they're fairly valuable.
Oh wow, yeah, copper half plate. Holy shit.
It doesn't change the price at all. It's just a half plate.
Yeah, but if it's made of metal, you get to use the price in actual gold pieces, whereas if it's
No,
made
if it's
of
made of iron,
non-metallic,
if it's made of copper, it's shit. It's not worth anything.
That's
Really?
medium, isn't it? Half plate. Oh, I don't
yeah,
use
it's
it.
really heavy medium armor.
I can do
But yeah, I
medium
think-
armor.
So it would be worth 750 ceramic pieces if you fixed it up. It's kind of busted though.
Would what is the cantrip? Mending. Would it fix it?
Hold on, I have to.
If you
find
use it repeatedly, yeah. It wouldn't be easy. You'd have to mend several parts of it, but yeah, eventually.
Okay, I'll pick one. Well, I was gonna say I'd just pick one up, but I'll ask the group if maybe I could use one of those. If anyone wouldn't mind.
Use a what, sorry?
I don't.
One of the half plate.
What's your dex modifier?
+2.
Yeah, I guess that would work for you. Can you wear medium armor? Are you proficient in
Yep.
medium armor?
I got light, medium, and shield.
All right, yeah, you can wear it.
Monk robes.
That'll give you
Iron.
AC 17.
Plus my bucklet, which is a +1 bucklet as well.
18.
Does anyone have detect magic?
I do. Actually.
Magic cheese, dun dun dun.
If the shield is +1,
Alright.
though, and if the
There are like
bucklet is
4 monk
plus-
robes here. I'm hoping for something good.
If the
But I
bucklet,
do not have it readied.
if the bucklet is a +1, isn't it giving me 2?
No, I list the specific amount of armor armors give you, so it gives you 1.
I have detect magic. I will use.
So buckler is small, it gives 1. Regular shield is bigger, it gives 2. Tower shield is much bigger, it gives 4.
What is the +1 though? Isn't that an extra armor point?
Yeah, 1 armor point, because it's a
Yep.
tiny
So
little
it's-
shield.
So it becomes a +2 bucklet.
No, it is not a magic buckler. It is just a +1 AC. It is exactly as listed.
I had
Now-
it. Oh no!
Yeah,
the
it
one I
enchanted
have-
as +1.
The one I have
Is.
is enchanted. Yeah, I'm not talking about that one.
Is that the only enchantment? +1 armor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, then it gives you 2.
Okay.
No, sorry, we
Um,
had a misunderstanding.
And if I remember correctly, in Grit and Glory, bucklers actually have the parrying ability.
Yeah, he's probably got that listed on there.
Are you?
I
Quick question: are the wheels of cheese
casted.
actually worth gold, or are they just worth ceramic?
Now, like I said, I pulled these off the Donjon, so it does it in gold. It's only ceramic pieces. Nobody's going to
I
give you
casted
gold
detect
pieces for a
magic.
wheel of cheese. Come on now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's basically.
Well,
a
that's what I figured.
diamond piece of-
Theogora,
Um, I converted the miscellaneous change into ceramic, so we have an idea of what it is to split it up.
Long so kindly offered to cast detect magic. Are any of these items magical?
The gift did not have magic items on them now.
Not even the monk robes.
Nope.
Oh,
They're quite plain. They were
So-
attacking because they didn't have much.
So Grimorn, you took one of the half plates out of this.
Yes, and I'm gonna start fixing it. Then I say I could probably fix the other one after this one, if anyone else want to wear one of these. These will give you more protection.
Bremsa looks at the half armor and says, "Yes, I know how to use this type of armor. However, it would slow me down
It's a bit
way too
noisy
much.
as well.
Yeah, it's noisy and doesn't give me the range of motion to use my bow properly.
And
But you know, it's still worth fixing up the half plate if you have the time, and even the robes.
well,
You
I
could
wonder.
probably get some sort of price
Yeah,
for them in town.
I
yeah. I
have
wonder if I
mending.
fix them, maybe they'll be a little bit more worth if we try to sell them.
I mean, they'll absolutely be worth more if we fix them.
I can mend the monk robes, but the half plates metal isn't exactly easily mendable. Unless it's chitin.
Well, I think Grimorn has mending, and he said he was going to work on the half plate. Is that right, Grimorn?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
One
Yeah.
moment.
It'll take me a while.
I think you're not going to like wearing this armor for long.
how do you spell yield?
Yeah, I guess warm. But
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's going to be hot.
Or it's cursed.
You said it wasn't magical.
Which one?
Everything.
So,
Yeah.
it's not a good response. Which one?
It's true. None of these things was magical.
Oh, okay. I want to roll an insight
It's
check.
getting hot.
No. I was saying
Hey.
when Creus is marching through the desert wearing his metal half plate armor, he's going to get very hot. He's going to have to make a bunch of saves. So I'm just warning you, you're not going to like that armor when the sun is up.
I don't have to wear it all the time.
This is true. However, to take an armor off and on requires a chunk of time. So if you get ambushed or attacked and you don't have like 10 minutes to put an armor on, you're gonna have to fight without it.
10 minutes for heavy armor. I can't remember what it is for the others.
I think it's 5 for medium armor. So you need a 5-minute head start to put that shit on. If you have help, you say, "Hey, Morg, help me put my armor on." That'll cut it down by half.
You know, the ultimate magical item in this game is like a ring that protects you against the environment, and then you're done. You're like
Oh,
the
I
most
listed
powerful
a
person in the
cloak that
world.
does that.
Mm-hmm.
Diamond
Yeah,
was saying,
that's-
"Oh, I should have had that cloak when I was in the desert."
That's my ultimate goal.
All it
to get
does is
that
it
thing.
makes you ignore the hot and the cold.
It's my goal. It's the goal for my character now on
It's
Ninja.
not even very expensive. It's probably a fairly common item.
For real?
Yeah,
So
it's 2,000.
medium armor
2,000
takes
2,000 ceramic pieces. I mean,
I'm buying that in the next.
so
town.
medium armor takes
Sorry.
medium armor takes 5 minutes to put on, but only 1 to take off.
all right. Yeah, you can just pop the latches and throw it off in a hurry if you need to.
Well, while we're trotting back to the town, I'll start fixing it on the way. I'm not wearing it until.
Trotting?
All right. Takes you several minutes to fully patch it up with multiple castings of the mending spell.
I'll work on that. On
Are you
my
going to do the same while we're on the cart to the other one as well?
Yeah, we can do that before we try to sell it to the next town. We're almost there, and we should probably just start moving over there if we're not camping.
I'll let you ride in the cart. I'll Brent's will hop off so that Grimorn can ride in the cart while he's working on the armors.
You can climb on one of my on my armor, the war Crodlu.
Probably. All right. Works for me.
And he's not carrying that Crodlu is he's carrying enough for you to be there, and he's not gonna be slowed down.
All right. Late at night, you guys arrive at Altaruk. Located at the head of the big fork of the Forked Tongue estuary, Altaruk is a client village of the merchant houses of Wavir, Reese, and Tomblador, based in Balak. As villages go, Altaruk is heavily fortified. It's surrounded by a 15-foot wall and defended by hundreds of mercenaries armed with mechalot hide shields and wooden lances. So, the walls of Altaruk are crowded with men who look down warily at any people traveling through the night. So the guards are going to call down, "Halt! Who goes there?" And Biff, your leader of your caravan, will call up, "I am Biff of Tyr. I am a merchant caravan leader, and we travel from Tyr. We've come a long way, and we were attacked in the night. Let us in. There are Gith and bandits about." And the guards, they look at each other, and then they nod. And they say, "Cause no trouble in Altaruk. Trade is welcome." And they open the gates to the caravan of traders. And the procession filters through the gates. You can see all the row upon row of mercenary guards eyeing you carefully and suspiciously.
We're not extremely powerful, we swear.
All right, so you are in the town of Altaruk. It's very late at night. The streets are mostly empty. There's an inn on the main road if you guys wanna find beds for the night. The prices are fair, typical prices for food and drink and all that. Do you guys want to do anything in Altaruk, or are you gonna just like get a room at the inn and go right to sleep?
I know
It's
what
probably
I'm
the
doing.
middle of the night, and we've been waiting for. We've been pushing ourselves above how long we need to stay
Yes.
awake for.
You guys just did a forced march. Your Inixes are super exhausted. All of you have a level of exhaustion, making it hard to do stuff.
And
Can I-
the Inixes that got hit by poison, it's going to take them 4 days to regain their full strength.
Yes.
So I don't know how long we want to rest here.
Can I
How much
say-
how much further do we have to go to get to our final destination?
Ah. Well, I'll assume you're asking one of the guards who's standing there, and the guardsman will tell you if you're headed for Fort Calvis, it's about 50 miles down the road. You have to travel along the coastline, and then before you hit the Great Ivory Plain, you curve up to the north to arrive at Fort Calvis.
What kind of creatures?
So it's-
What kind of creatures or ambushes might we encounter?
Ah, it's good that you ask. The road along the coastline is an intensely dangerous trek. We mercenaries offer our services to travelers. You could call it a toll for protection. For the price of 50 silver, we will have 2 of our men escort you and help you should you be attacked by the silt giants. They wade
Sounds
in.
like you-
They wade in from their islands out in the Silt Sea, and they attack travelers on the road. They eat them alive. They're incredibly dangerous. Enormous giants.
50 silver, and how far would you go?
We'll take you to Fort Kelvis. It's 1 silver per mile for 2 guards.
Sounds like a deal to me.
If we
Well,
stay in Altaru for 4
5
days to wait for the 2 whatchamacallits to heal up from their strength fatigue,
The Inixes.
the Inixes, are we still gonna get paid 30 ceramic pieces a day?
The caravan leader Biff is actually going to hire like a healer to look at the animals, and with a day of rest and a medicine check, they heal 2 ability points per day instead of 1, so it only takes 2 days.
Okay.
All right. Question.
Look at that shit.
1, are there any areas where there's like a little farm or anything that I could just use the normal plant growth on and just make it thick and overgrown?
These guys are like moisture farmers that collect water that comes down off these mountains that surround the town here.
Okay, so that's a no. Okay, second question is.
Well, hang on.
do
They have grain. It says they have grain because they do trade in grain here.
Okay, so once I'm done talking with the guards about the second question, do they have anything that might be able to be inked or written on?
Writing is not common. They would not.
I'll make a trade with them. I still have that staff with the treasure map on it, and I will say, if you can remember this, we will show you the location of a place with great treasure in it. I'm sure mercenaries like yourselves are.
I'm confused what you're
sometimes-
asking for here.
Instead of 50 silver pieces, I'm basically giving them the location of the dwarven fortress that we found.
They have no interest in traveling all the way to the mountains by tier, so they're not going to take you up on that offer.
Okay, I thought I'd give it a shot.
This is their homeland, and they enjoy the work of fighting the giants and defending the trade routes here.
Oh, giants. Okay, I was wondering what you were saying before.
Yeah,
I know giants,
anytime you
so
get
maybe
close
they
to the
can be
silt
good
sea, you
then.
have to worry about giants. Giants, they wade around in the silt, and they attack travelers to eat them.
Okay. All right. So you said it was 50 silver pieces for 2 guards?
Yep.
That's 500 ceramic pieces, right?
Yes.
I can shill out 500. Who else wants to shill out 500?
No, we're
Use
fine.
augmentation with it.
You just want the 2 guards then. That's fine. They come with a crodlu each and their own supplies, so you're not going to have to feed them or anything.
Right. So after talking with the guards, I'm going to go to the grain fields and use a single action of plant growth to make them thicker and overgrown.
Sorry, I'm looking something up here.
So you're camping on the exterior?
No, I'm coming in afterwards to get some rest.
Oh.
Are you daft?
I'm gonna go. I need some rest. I need to recoup from the fight. If there's a bonfire, is there a bonfire somewhere in the town, Ninja?
Sorry, I was distracted. Yeah, there's bonfires around.
So yeah, I'll go and step in one of them.
I'm sure with 500 mercenaries here in town, there's just bonfires. It's like a vast war camp of bonfires and tents here.
I step in the camp, in the fire. I rest, covers parts of my food and water, and it heals me for 2.
All right. The locals are impressed by the magic of the fire cleric.
And not by
So-
the magic of the druid. Okay.
Brent is going to do
Guys,
a
look.
thing before
Guys,
I
look, I'm
log
bringing
off.
life out of everything around me. Look, I have the power to heal the world. Look, fucking fire, bitch!
I come with fireworks, man.
What do you want to do? Before you log off,
So there are 2 things. So Brent is going to take the loot that we got from the Get the Ambushers and say she's going to try to find a place to sell it,
Okay.
which he is going to do. But also going to see. So one of the backgrounds for the bounty hunter is that she basically has a contact in every city. It's ear to the ground.
okay.
So she wants to use her contact, her underground contact, to see if there are any like Urikites in the area, like somebody like part of that spy network or an embassy or something like that in town.
An Urukite in Altaruk. Roll an investigate as you ask around.
Okay.
I'll roll an investigate too. I want to see if there's any of my my kind around as well.
So, and she's doing this away from the party. 16.
Look at that. That was exactly the DC. You do find a spy.
Okay. She's going to have the spy. She's going to talk to the spy and let them know that she's working with Hakan of Uruk,
Okay.
and to get a message, if he can, as fast as possible to Uruk, that Vrence's group is on its way with a mission that should improve the health of the land near Uruk. Anything he can do to assist in our progress near the city to arrive unmolested would probably be to the city's benefit.
All right. He memorizes your message, and he'll send a messenger running out down the trade route, quick like, the very next morning.
All right. And then she's going to go and try to sell this loot.
All right. The monk robes don't sell for much. A couple ceramic pieces each, maybe.
All right.
750 for the half plate, though, so that comes down to 375.
All right. So hold on. So 2 CP, 375 CP.
Yeah.
Okay. So
it's like 383.
and the trade, the spears. There's 3 spears.
They're worth a couple ceramic pieces each.
So 6. There's a belt with 2 hand axes that nobody seemed to be too interested in.
Yeah, you could sell those for, I don't know, like 4 ceramic pieces each. The belt would probably sell for another 4. It's nice.
Okay, and then there's 3 wheels of cheese. Do we want to keep the cheese and flour for our supplies, guys?
Does
It'll
anyone know
be
how
good
bake
to
anything?
make food with. Flour can definitely be used to
I mean,
thicken
you
up
could-
a stew.
They're food items and
Yeah.
trade goods. Double
Yeah.
useful.
We'll keep the food items. All right, so let me total that up, guys, and see what the bonus is.
All right, so next week you guys are going to travel along the coast and you're going to fight giants. Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
That'll be exciting.
By the by, Ninja, I made a 20 on my investigation to see if there were any other UNT pureblood here.
All right, you do find a Yonti pureblood. They're trying to keep it low-key, though. Do you have a question for them?
I just want to say, hail, kin. How art thou?
We've been keeping it secret, keeping it safe.
I see, I see. Well, you need not keep it secret around me, for we are kin.
Ah, but the others know not of our type. All right. This Yonti is gonna tell you. There were agents in town asking about a group that looks much like yours.
I will ask him to elaborate if he knows what exactly they were asking about.
They were just asking around about people that match your description, about whether you'd arrived in town yet. There were a group of men and elves together, which seemed unusual, which is why it was noteworthy. And now that you're here, I recognize you as the ones they were looking for.
I see. Perhaps they were the marauders that tried to ambush us on the road here.
Not simple marauders, though. They were here with purpose, looking specifically for your group.
Well, this is troublesome. Well, it might be troublesome. Did they seem like they had ill intentions?
I don't know. They did ask around about you, though.
I see. Well, I thank you, dear kin.
Yes. Be
Where
careful.
do you hail from?
The same town. Hometown.
Bitterwell.
Bitterwell.
Ah,
They'll say they had to
so-
flee because there wasn't enough water to drink. The merchant
indeed.
caravans were so greedy they kept taking it.
Well, if you decide to travel again, I have a grove near Tyr that you'd be more than welcome to stay.
Well, they've made a pretty good life for themselves here, but they might consider relocating at some point. Maybe.
I hope to see you again, kin.
All right. Well, I guess that concludes our game of D&D. Thanks for playing. It's been fun. Very exciting battle. A lot of explosions. A lot of shenanigans. Some sneaky ambushers showing up in the middle of your pitched battle with the Gith. There's definitely some mystery, some mystery afoot. Some mysterious circumstances. You're being stalked by an evil band.
Of merry men.
A band of merry men. Yeah, not so merry. There's elves. I guess they're kind of merry.
Elves
How
are
merry.
pompous pricks.
Merry and Pippin.
One of the members here is a half elf. Cough, cough.
Yeah.
Half elf, not full elf.
Sia really hates elves.
You hate a whole half of him.
That's been an ongoing thing. Sia just hates the elves, and these were the same kind of elves that were bullies back in the slave pits, the wild dancer elves. All right. Well, I'm gonna end the stream there, out there in Twitch land. See Ian Barker out there watching. Kef's watching. Thanks for watching. That'll be
Probably see
the
it didn't
end of the
kill all
stream.
elves.